What's going on, people? It's Louis TC, Louis Torsion the Fitnesspog, however you know me, coming at you here to make a video about NBA 2K18. Now, what about 2K18 should you be asking right now? It's actually about something that a lot of people that are really serious about the game care about. It's not something I've ever really cared about, but this year it seems like something you need to actually pay attention to. I'm talking about archetypes, however you want to pronounce it, but basically the build of your player. So in past years, you basically had it was just one type of player you can pick, and then it just gives your caps, and then based on your height and weight, kind of determines the other parts of the cap. Not this year though. This year, they're letting you mix and match, and you can pick whatever you want. So you have two archetypes, or archetypes, however you want to pronounce it. So normally, I pick passing and ball handler. That's usually who I pick because that's normally how I play in real life, because I'm kind of on the shorter end. I'm 5'8". Usually I create my guy 5'8", and I try and make him as realistic as possible. Although the video games do kind of take over, puts my athleticism a little higher than what it was before I hurt my knee injuries, but kind of close. So I'm like windmill dunking on 7 foot centers. When back in my heyday, I was never windmill dunking on 7 foot centers. I was windmill dunking on 6'4" centers. No, I'm kidding. I was tip dunking over some centers every now and then. Every now and then I was able to rise up and get a little rim grazer over a center or something like that. But I really didn't dunk any different if someone was there or if I was wide open. I was rim grazing. That was the type of dunker I was when I had my healthy knees, and I actually weighed a bit less than what I do now. So I'm trying to determine what type of player do I want. Am I gonna do my first archetype as as the passer ball handler, and then my second type as also passer ball handler, or do I want to mix and match? I'm probably gonna mix and match. Cause who doesn't like a mix? I mean, look at me. I'm a mix. I'm Puerto Rican and Salvadorian. Mixes are awesome. Spicy garlic, great wings. Mixes are awesome. So I decided to look at the archetypes. I'm going to put a picture here. So this is a picture of all the different archetypes you can mix and all the caps of basically the different stats you can get. And this is a picture of all the different badges you can get with the different archetypes. So that picture there kind of gives you a depiction of what the maxes are going to be for the different archetypes you can mix, the mix and match ones. Mine mostly is going to be mixed around passing and ball handling. But as a short passing and ball handler, I shouldn't go to the rim too often, because get out of here, short stuff. That's why. So my game really needs to be revolved around setting people up and spreading the floor by hitting mid-range and three-pointers. So those are going to be the two most important things, while being faster than everybody else on the court. So from what I've seen, pure passing and ball handling is the fastest player you can get. Fastest player you can get. Maybe slasher and finisher might also get the 25 on speed, but from the type of guy that I want to make, passing and ball handling, pure passing and ball handling, fastest guy I can get. But if I could sacrifice a little bit of speed and still pretty much be the fastest guy on the floor, so that way I could spread the floor and spread the floor and still be running around, spread the floor, hit that mid-range and three-point shot, why not? So I decided to take it in my own hands and try and determine what type of mix do I want. And what better way to determine that than with math. So on this paper here, I picked the type of, basically the archetypes that I'm going to be putting together. Basically, it's either going to be pick and roll ball handler and a three-point shooter, or passer and ball handler and shot creator. So as you can see here, I've done math. I wrote down what the maxes are on everything. I gave them a rating. I added up the ratings. Whichever had the lowest rating means it was the best archetype. So the best archetype altogether with the ratings would be if I put shot creator first and then passer and ball handler, because it gets a total of only 34 points as opposed to 67 points if I were to do a three-point shooter with passer and ball handler first. Then I have some that are important to me based off of the type of player that I am in real life and based off of how I play the video game. So the ones to me that are most important, I don't really care about layups and dunks. Mid-range and threes are very important to me. Ball handling and passing is important to me. Stealing, because that's pretty much the only thing I could do on defense other than blocking. Not too worried about rebounding as a 5'8" point guard. My vertical is not too important to me because, again, I'm not going for blocks or rebounds, really. Lateral quickness, they're all basically pretty decent, so I really wasn't too worried about that. Oh, excuse me. But speed and acceleration, probably two most important ones, followed by mid and three, then ball handling and passing. So I also had a little important to me to where I got basically, so I have the totals of everything, and then I have the totals of just the important to me. So as you can see here on the importance to me, I should probably stay away with having the three-point shooter first. Reason being, because of the stuff that's important to me, I get a 3.625 average and a 3.8. So basically a 4 on both of them. The best score you could possibly get would be a 1. And that's if every single thing, it was number 1 here on everything. Which they're never going to make an archetype like that. So you want the one that's closest to 1. Then if I put the passer and ball handler first, you'll notice that that's kind of where I start lacking on a lot of things. Where rebounding, defense, post, all that stuff really hurts me. And you'll see I have kind of high. So this one you got, basically, you're averaging a 3 with both of them. But in the important stuff, it's a lot lower. You're averaging close to a 3, close to a 2. But for some reason, if I put shot creator first, everything seems to just go down. My overalls altogether, 34 and 36, I'm basically averaging a 2 on everything here. And then on what's important to me, I'm pretty much averaging a 3 on both of them. So if it's what's really important to me, it's really going to depend on what type of player I want. So basically, it came down to either passer and ball handler / shot creator, or shot creator, passer, and ball handler. So if I break everything down that way, and I do the passer, ball handler, and shot creator, and then shot creator, passer, ball handler, shot creator, layups, and dunks are going to be easier. Also, mid-range and three-pointers. So I'm going to be a much more efficient shooter. Ball handling and passing, the ball handling doesn't drop too much because the ball handling only goes from a max of 24 to a max of 23. The passing is going to go down some. It's going to go from a max of 23 down to a max of 18, which is quite a bit. But at the same time, I really don't need flashy passing. And as long as I keep it smart and just make smart passes, that doesn't really hurt me. Also on defense, the steals are higher. So it'll be a little better for me defensively. And then the speed and acceleration is not much of a difference either. My max goes from 23 to 22 on speed, and acceleration goes from 23 to 21. So in actuality, even though I always pick passer and ball handler, I'm probably going to go with shot creator and passer and ball handler. The reason being, I'm still going to be a pass-first player. I'm still going to look to pass to other people. I'm kind of an annoying player to play with online because I play with like how I do in real life. What I'll do is I'll only shoot if I'm wide the fuck open. And I only look to shoot maybe 2 or 3 times that I'm wide the fuck open. After that, I pump fake to let the defense come to me so that way I can get it to the open guy for a 3 or to the guy cutting, or I can get it to that guy that really likes to play with the buttons and smash and knows how to cross the living crap out of people on the game because I'm terrible at it, to give him that one-on-one. So in actuality, I'm not the superstar player on NBA 2K. I'm the really good teammate that everybody wants on their team, but it's annoying to have at the same time because everybody expects everybody to be a superstar, but I don't make superstar plays. So I'm not sitting there breaking someone down, scoring 8 points by myself. I'm over there passing it to you and setting picks so you can get open for your wide open 3, so you can make 21 points while we're playing to 21. And as you make those 21 points, I'm getting 10 assists. So that's the route I'm going for my guy. I don't know what's the route you guys are going to go. Let me know down in the comments. Or if you think I should actually do the passing and ball handling first above the shot creator, just because I get that little more speed and I can pass the ball a little better. Let me know. Again, thank you so much for watching, guys. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I cannot wait to get this game on Thursday when the prelude comes out, because I got the early release option because I pre-ordered it at GameStop, and for some reason down here, and I guess it's a SoCal thing or something, or maybe I'm just lucky because I'm in California, I get the game like a week before everybody else gets it, while you guys only get the prelude. So sorry about that, but I'm going to do my best to share it so you guys can kind of get an idea to see what the game is all about. And that way you guys can actually start off better than I did and make the best my player, the best you that you can possibly make on 2K. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care. Peace out.